Hi, I'm Dionne. Welcome to my studio. Today we are going to be making our very own cushion covers. Now, these are going to be inspired by these pages here in the Bodleian Library exhibition, Excavating the Archive, all on Tutankhamun and the kind of stories behind the discovery. And we're looking at these throne images and thinking about ourselves. And we're going to be thinking about what would we like to surround ourselves with? So thinking of our own thrones and then thinking of our cushions as kind of our thrones, and then taking that and really using it for creating a design of our own. So thinking about what colours, what patterns and what details we would surround ourselves with on our throne. So I've had to think about that myself, and I've created my own design for a cushion cover. So thinking about the things that I would really like to surround myself with. So my throne would have all the beautiful things that make up a lovely outdoor relaxing space. So I love sunflowers, so I would have a giant sunflower and then some really nice relaxing leaves falling down around the sunflower. So I've put exactly that in my design. But it could be that you'd like to go for something completely different. So your throne may need to include some sort of party, or maybe it could be your favorite hobby that you'd like to have surrounding yourself with. So have a really good think about those kind of key ingredients within the Tutankhamun exhibition and the throne, and then think about yourself. So what would that look like for you? So I've taken the idea of being outside because that's where I love to be, and what I wanted to include on my own throne design. So on my cushion cover, I've put those ideas into a drawing. So it's quite nice to, have a think, and think about what it looks like for you, and then start drawing it directly onto your cushion cover. So I've put mine here so you can get a bit of an idea, but I'd like you to go for it straight onto the surface so that you're really reacting to those initial ideas. And the brilliant thing about working with pencil and fabric is if you do go wrong, you can simply rub it out, but keep it quite nice and light with your pencil, so don't draw in really hard before you started thinking about the composition. Keep it nice and light, and then if you go wrong, you can just rub it out. So once you've started drawing out your design, and you've got it all there on the surface of the cushion cover, you can then start using your fabric pens to start adding some colour. Now, the fabric pens aren't there to be used to simply colour in, they're to be used to sort of outline things and to select those areas of solid colour. So you'll find that if you start colouring in everything, it's going to take quite a long time. So just select those big bold areas of colour and then keep everything else relatively simple. So for mine, I would like the yellow of the sunflower to really stand out, but that isn't a huge space to add colour to. So I'm going to keep it quite simple, and I'm just going to pop a bit of card behind so that you can really see how I'm adding it here on the surface of my cushion cover. It's quite a tricky thing to demonstrate because it keeps moving. So I'm just going to show you on here this idea of not using your fabric pens to colour in, but more to outline. So I'm going to use it just on the surface there, just to go around my pencil drawing, and then just add a few bigger, bolder areas of colour. And what it does is it gives the illusion of that same thing of solid colour by just adding a few more focused areas of line. But I'm not going over and colouring in the whole thing, I'm keeping it quite sketchy. And then what I can do is, once I've put in those nice sketchy lines and I've started filling it, I can work over with a bolder outline, so that yellow really pings forward. So I'm going to use my blue pen to just help do that for me. So this will start really coming forward. And once you've done that and you've finished adding those nice details across the surface of your pillowcase with your fabric pens, you can then pop it in the heat press. Now that needs to be done with a member of staff because it gets so hot. And once it's been under the heat press, it will seal it in, which means it will be embedded into the surface of the fabric, which then means that you can do things like wash it, which is quite handy for a cushion cover. So get that initial sketch down, then start adding those lines of colour, and then you can put it in the heat press.